Hello. Anyone here? Hey, Clara. How are you? Can you hear me? Oh my gosh, I can't hear anything. Ah! Can you hear me? Papa, can you hear me? I have one person in here. Wow, this is really popular. Oh, 3 people are here. Yay! Perfect. Awesome. Kathy, how are you? Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're here. I know I have my glasses on. I don't know if I can. Oh, Lordy. I don't know if I can read the chat. My office is a mess. My apologies. Yeah, I thought I'd sit down with you guys. Life has been crazy so far. And yeah, so I'm going to attempt to finish my makeup. I'm at work, so I might have to run in and out. No worries, Kathy. I'm just so glad you're here. I know you work really, really hard. I'm glad you and God, his name is escaping my brain right now. Frazier. I hope Frazier's doing well. Kathy's awesome. I accidentally FaceTimed her on Instagram a couple of years ago, right? And she picked up and she was in Vegas drinking margaritas. It was so funny. She's like, oh my God, Kat's calling me. So we just had this really quick conversation. Oh, glad to hear. So that's how we became friends. And she was drinking a margarita, but tonight I'm just drinking water. I have to hydrate, you know. I only allowed subscribers in on the live chat. So I don't know. I mean, we might have, I didn't want any weird people coming in and, you know, messing with us. I was hoping, you know, that we would have some more people coming in, but no worries. I already did most of my makeup. I worked all day. It was a really long day, and we're just getting ready for Thanksgiving, of course. The primer that I used today, I wanted to let you guys know. I love this primer. It's the L'Oreal Prime Lab 24-hour pore minimizer. It looks deceiving. It looks like it's full, but it's almost empty. So you guys, this is a fantastic, wonderful primer that is kind of affordable. Well, I think the last time I checked, it was like $15, but I swear everything is going up. It's so expensive. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I feel bad purchasing expensive makeup, but then in the grand scheme of things, if you love it and it works for you, then go for it. But this is the primer that I used today. And then I wanted to revisit the Revlon Skin Caring Foundation with squalane and hyaluronic acid. I think it's a little too pale for me, but it did its job. This is really good too. And of course, the Sarah Cereal is fantastic. I love this concealer. It is so good, but it's so expensive. And I actually checked out Victoria Beckham's concealer. Holy crap, that is $68. I'm going to have to I have to refinance my house if I want to buy any makeup, right? So still loving the Sarah Surreal concealer. I wore it as a foundation last week and it was beautiful. So $58 was an investment and very well spent. And if you hear my dogs, I had to kick them out. They are going crazy right now. And the eyeshadow that I'm using that I wore today is from the Ethereal Eyes, the Moonlight Edition. Somebody said something really snarky to me when I did this review, and they were like, I'm really disappointed that you didn't use the blue more. Yeah, I get some negative comments from time to time, and it's kind of funny. So, you know, I'm putting myself out there. You're going to get criticized. You're going to get judged. So, yeah, that kind of rude, right? Right, Kathy? So I'm going to put on mascara, but first I'm going to prime them with what Clara gave me. She sent me, oh my God, the dogs are going crazy. She sent this to me while I was recovering from surgery. And man, this is the best thing since sliced bread. It really, really makes a difference on my lashes. And it's supposed to be beneficial, like help you grow your lashes. Take those comments with a grain of salt. Absolutely. I've been judged. I've been criticized. I got to get my mirror because I can't see. I'm used to it. So you have to develop a really thick skin. And I think I did that. I started developing a thick skin when I was a teenager. Hey, Shady Samaha, how are you? Are you almost done with university? I swear this kid has been going to school forever. So good to see you. I'm doing very well. I'm recovering from surgery and I'm just happy to be back and just priming my lashes with the I don't even know how to pronounce this. It is, where'd it go? Oh my God, I'm so blind. Oh, it's on here. Lancome Seals Booster XL. You look kind of wacky putting it on, but I swear it really does lengthen and thicken your lashes. So I've been really enjoying this. Thanks, Clara. Yep, I'm done with university. I'm currently having some work. Awesome. Good for you, Shady. I'm so proud of you. I've known Shady for years now, like several years, and he's always telling me about his studies and how he's doing in school. So good for you. I'm so proud of you. Now for mascara, I'm just going to throw on some City Lash. What's it called? The Beyond Mascara. This is one of my all-time favorite mascaras because not only is it good for your lashes, but it also makes your lashes look huge. 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 A pharmacy trainee. Wow. My husband, Matt, he actually went to university to be a pharmacist. And he got really close to becoming a pharmacist. But then at the end, he decided that oh God, this is going to get political, that he did not want to sell drugs, basically. Pushing medication that people don't need, which, you know what? That's why I love him. That's why he's a good guy. He felt like the bottom of his heart, he felt like he couldn't do that. Just sell a product that people don't necessarily need. And it kind of circles back to how I feel. And I've said this before. I've said it in a Get Ready With Me, a few months ago, saying that I am the worst influencer. I really am, because I hate trying to say, buy this, buy that. This is good. This is bad. And take care, Shady. I'm sure it's late there. But anyway, so like I said before, I feel like I'm the worst influencer because I really hate pushing products. But when I find a product that I really love, I do get excited and I want to share it with you guys. So now I hear a cat meowing. Oh, goodness. Okay. So what was I talking about? And you have to ignore the sniffling. It's getting colder here and my skin is getting dry. So I feel like I have to, take better care of it. I've been doing really good, Clara, on using an LED face mask, where you use the red light therapy. I don't know if it's helping. But check out my scar, you guys. Ooh. It still feels a little numb, but hopefully it'll, look better. And I've been trying to put like cream on it and it's not antibacterial. What the heck am I talking about? Like some sort of, if you get a boo-boo, where is it? What do you call it? I'm so bad with face tools. Yeah, I'm super lazy, but I've been trying to work on that. And I'm hoping it would improve my scar. But yeah, I've been using the LED red mask. I forgot what brand it is, but it takes 15 minutes out of your day. I usually do it at night, right before I go to bed. And that's when I do it. And I sit there. I try not to watch TV because I don't think it's good for your eyes, like if you're actually looking through it. So I just kind of close my eyes for a little bit and listen to a little TV. So, Yeah, I'm trying to be better about taking better care of my skin and utilizing skincare tools to help with my complexion because I really have been feeling my age recently. I don't know if it's because it's the after effects of having surgery. I don't know. How are you guys feeling? Are you guys excited about the holidays? I'm having, I don't know what it is. Maybe the Grinch got my heart. I don't know, but I'm just not ready for the holidays. I'm just not. I know Thanksgiving is Thursday, of course, and today's only Tuesday night. However, I'm not hosting this year. I asked my mother-in-law Joyce, and she graciously said absolutely. And so I'm going to be doing the deviled eggs, which I love. And she asked me to make my roasted Brussels sprouts. And then I also want to make a crab artichoke dip with 3 types of cheeses. So I'm not hosting, but I am cooking just a little bit. And then we're going to go over to her home. It is like the quintessential grandma's house. It's like it looks like it should be made out of gingerbread. It is so cute. It's a 2 bedroom, 1 bath. It's got the fireplace and a nice, beautiful kitchen. It's tiny, but it's so adorable. I love that house. And she literally lives like 5-10 minutes away. I'm trying to get this lip gloss out. A friend of mine said this was a very good plumping lip gloss. My friend Clara, and if you haven't checked out Clara's channel, please do. She's the hardest working mature beauty channel on here. So definitely check out her channel. But she always raves about the Lawless Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Gloss. I picked it up during the Sephora sales event and I got the shade Velvet. So I want to see what it looks like on. I just have a little bit of Dermatology's C Balm, like vitamin C balm. This is the only, other than the City Lips lip oil, I love this lip oil. I put it on after I brush my teeth in the morning. It literally lasts almost all day. I mean, within reason, but I want to check out this lip gloss. It looks so beautiful and it gets rave reviews. I love, oopsie, the little doe foot. It's like so it can hug your lips and it's supposed to be plumping. So let's give it a whirl. And I hear Norm, my tuxedo cat, is outside. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and a like. I don't know, please. But I'm going to go ahead and put this on. Did you ever used to take your hairbrush and sing into the microphone? Or let's go way back. Did you guys watch Romper Room? Remember Romper Room? Doesn't she have a channel now? Oh my gosh. Claire, help me with the name. What is that beautiful woman's name? She has a channel, Lifestyle Beauty, but she was the host on Romper Room and she used to hold up the mirror and, self-affirmation. Ooh, this is pretty. It has just the right amount of pigment where it's not too, too deep or anything. And it does have it has a nice scent. Ooh, this feels very nice, very comfortable on the lips, not too sticky. Yes, this feels nice. This feels really, really good. And I have most of my makeup on, so I'm just going to take these out. I feel like I live in these little clips. And if you see a cat jumping, they're all over the place. I'm sorry. I have 3 crazy cats. Like I said on my community page, I have decided to go silver simply because I'm tired of fighting it. I'm so tired of fighting the gray hair, the white hair. I found several white brow hairs in my eyebrows. Raise your hand if that has happened to you. Life with Sandra. Yes. Thank you, Clara. Yes. I would just remember growing up in Massachusetts and she would hold up that mirror and, I've never chatted with her, but I've left comments on her and I said, oh my God, you're my hero. Back when I was in kindergarten, I used to watch Romper Room. So Lollipop as a microphone, that works too. I used to do the brush. My brush is gross though. Don't look at it. But yeah, I am not a good singer at all. So I just, You don't want to hear me sing. I sound good in my head, but I don't sound good to everybody else. But yeah, getting back to, yeah, I've been finding several gray hairs in my brows. Um, and you know how we have a mustache? We all have a mustache. And I dermaplane, I use like a little blade like this and just and best thing I ever did because I used to wax, I used to bleach it, but these are great. And your hair does not grow back like thick and bushy like a man does, like a man, like 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 as a dude. So when you shave it off, it's the best way to get rid of that peach fuzz. I'm telling you, your skincare will soak in much better. It's more effective. Your skin is going to feel so soft, and you're actually sloughing off all the dead skin cells. So your skin is going to look so much better. But when you apply your skincare, and I recommend doing this at night, don't use any harsh skincare. Just use a nice hydrating serum. I love, and I'm going to show it to you. I love this is like my 10th bottle. I'm not kidding. The Dermatology Needleless Serum Renew. And you just take a couple of drops. It comes in a medicine dropper. I'm telling you all my secrets for good skin. So you just take a couple of drops. I like to do my forehead, on the side of my eyes. It's safe to use around your eyes. And then I just tap it in. And you'll, once after you do your little shavy thing, your skincare products will soak in better because it doesn't have the dead skin cells on top. You don't have the peach fuzz there inhibiting the magical properties of your skincare to get through to that top layer of skin. So this has been a lifesaver. Get rid of those dead skin cells, get rid of the pink fuzz, and your makeup will look better. Your skincare will perform better. But yeah, I highly recommend that. And I get these at like, Walmart or at TJ Maxx. You can get like 20 for like $5. Totally worth it. Hi, Terry. How are you? Good to see you guys. Oh, me too. I'm so glad I'm going silver too. So the reason why, okay, you want to hear something funny? So I have all these grays coming up through here, and I've done this front part for a while because that's where I get the majority of the grays. They pop up through here. So I was like, let's do a money piece. I told my hairstylist, let's do a money piece. Let's bleach it and then do it all the way underneath, right? So then I was like, okay, I went back a couple weeks ago. So I decided to get like bleached little highlights through here. I don't know if you can see it, but it kind of looks orange at this point. What we're going to do is when I go back in probably about 8 more weeks, the silver will come in, or the white or the gray, whatever. She's going to bleach these parts again and bleach them this color, like this silvery color here. So it'll be gradual right through here. So when my actual gray hair and silver hair grows in, it's going to blend in with that. So that's my strategy. I don't know if it's going to work. Dudes, I cannot go months, years without going to the hairdresser and just let it grow out naturally. More props to those women that do that and they just let it go. Let it go. You know what I'm saying? I am just kind of nudging it along. So yeah, I'm going to incorporate, I'll do the highlights. She's going to color it silver, and then I'm just going to let the silver come in on its own. So I'm making a progression. And yeah, I thought it's time, I love this look. My daughter, Ava, doesn't, yeah, I definitely will. I will definitely vlog about it, document it, keep you up to speed on it. But yeah, so that's what I want to do. But can you see the little highlights that she put in there? She's going to go in again, bleach it again, and then go over it with the silver. So, it's going to be really silver, by next year. I'm excited about it. So, and she told me, since I've been bleaching my hair so much, take the bleach away. The reason why my hair was so healthy was because I had that surgery and I didn't do anything with my hair for 8 weeks. I didn't curl it. Well, wait, I did. For the first month I was out and I didn't film. So I washed my hair, but I didn't style it. I know I was lucky to even get in the shower, but, Yeah, so I did nothing to my hair for a whole month. I washed it, but I didn't style it. I didn't put any heat on it. So that's what saved my hair at this point. And it's getting super long. I don't know if y'all can tell, but see, and I love this peekaboo, how it's silver underneath. So yeah, that is my strategy for going gray. I'm not gonna sit there and just wait for it to come out. I'm gonna that's my strategy and I'm going to stick to it. So, yeah, I'm just and I know also I wanted to talk about aging as well tonight. I think because I had that surgery, I think a lot of my I don't know, maybe my spunkiness, I feel like I'm not as spunky as before. Maybe, I don't know. Um you tell me, have I seemed a little different? Makes a difference when you give it a break. Absolutely, Terry. I agree. And you should give everything a break. You should give yourself a break. The break that I had from work was so good for me. I was off for 8 weeks. And when I started back to work, I'm like going, I'm back, I'm back. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, my job is so detail oriented. And there's a lot of things that you have to know and memorize and policies and guidelines. So when I went back to work, I was like, "Ooh, can I do this?" And magically, I remembered most of the things, but thank goodness we have workflows that we can, refer to if we run into any trouble. But yeah, so I've been back to work for the last 2 weeks now. Yeah, yeah. You seem the same to me, but it can take months to fully recover from surgery. That's what I think, Terry. And I think I don't know. I think for me, I think they gave me too much anesthesia, to be honest with you, because I just something's off with me, and I may talk to my doctor about it, or maybe talk to the anesthetist about it, or maybe the anesthesiologist. I don't know, but I feel like I don't know. There's something inside me that's a little off. Like normally this time of the year, I get super excited about the holidays. I want to get the Christmas tree up. I want to do this, that, and the other. But for some reason, I feel overwhelmed. I feel I don't know. Does anybody feel that way too? Internally for like 6 months. Yeah, I had the discs out of my neck replaced. So that's what's happening with me. But for the most part, I feel almost normal. But I'm having a tough time feeling like myself, getting excited about the holidays. I don't want to say I'm depressed. I think that's too much to say, but I do feel overwhelmed with bills, keeping up with everybody else. It's tough to have a YouTube channel. It is really, really tough. And I purchase like 99% of my makeup. I have to review the product, test it out, write notes, create a script, film, edit. And let me tell you something, for a 20-minute video, it takes about 10 to 12 hours to fully edit, upload, get all the information in there, write out all the links, do everything, and then push it out and hope somebody watches. And I know Angie Hot and Flashy was saying that she wasn't getting a lot of views. A lot of the older, I don't want to say older, the mature beauty community, they're coming online and they're going, man, I'm not getting, the views like I used to. I don't know what to tell you. I hope you guys are still subscribed to me. I didn't want to talk about it because I'm just grateful for coming on here and hanging out with you guys. It's not about the money or making lots of views, but I wanted you guys to realize how much work and effort goes into each video for each content creator. I'm a perfectionist, and I think that's from my ballet days. But when I edit, it's like, oh my gosh, I need to take that out, or this looks bad, or this looks bad. So yeah, there are I think Jen Phelps. I don't know who else, but I'll scroll through my feed on YouTube, and it'll say I'm quitting YouTube or I'm done with YouTube, and I'm like, for Angie, it's about the money. Yeah, I mean, guys, I don't make a lot of money on here. I really don't. I don't get a lot of PR. The PR offers I do get, you would not believe what they're trying to say. Hey, God, what was one? Weird stuff like vaping stuff or CBDs. I mean, what is going on? Why are they asking me? And then like dolls, do you want to check out our dolls? Most of the stuff is from Amazon. I cannot tell you how many. I think it was clickbait too. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to be like, hey, I'm quitting YouTube. But there have been times, if I'm going to be completely frank with you guys, because you guys are my friends, and I told Claire this, I feel like stopping my YouTube channel, not giving up per se, but it takes so much time out of my day and out on the weekends when the only time I have off. I don't get to spend it with Matt. I don't get to spend any time with Ava. She's getting to the age where she wants to go spend the night and spend the weekend with her best friend or hang out with her friends. That's cool. But it's like, oh my gosh, how much of my life have I missed in the last 5 years working on this channel, being holed up in this office, sitting at my computer going like this, edit, edit, edit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to quit. I think it's definitely, what's the word I'm looking for? After effects of surgery and just kind of going through a rough patch right now. But I like to think of myself as an optimist and just it'll pass. This too shall pass, right? So I don't know. I can't tell what's going on here. So I'm not allowed to quit. Okay. Yeah. Oh, can you hear the dogs barking? I love my dogs, do not get me wrong, but they are so funny. Faye, my little corgi, she's the best. I thought she was going to stay in here with me. I think there's a cat in here. Is there a cat? Yep. Tabby Tutu sitting in my other chair. So, but yeah. So, yeah. I keep saying, yeah. See, and I edit all that crap out. I'm like, yeah. See, so does anyone have a question for me? I think we have like 13 people in here. Any questions about makeup or where do I see myself in 5 years or what do I want for Christmas? I'll tell you what I want for Christmas is to get through Christmas and get to January. I know that sounds terrible, but why do you have to edit that stuff out? There are times where I repeat things or maybe I say a curse word because YouTube doesn't like curse words. Or sometimes a cat will just literally walk in front of the camera. Sometimes I keep that fun stuff. Or I will mess up or I just sit there and go, and I literally, my brain will freeze and I'll sit there and just go, what was I supposed to say? What? Huh? Or this is even better when I'm looking at a product and going, and this is in the shade. And I'll sit there for literally 30 seconds, a minute, and just trying to read it. It sucks getting old. I did not have good eyes to begin with, but boy, once I hit 50, my eyes just went super bad. Persilis does all his videos and then leaves them as his videos. Really? Oh, yeah. I like doing lives. It's fun. That way I can talk to you in real time. You guys can ask me questions. I can tell you about my day. Live videos are a good way to still post without all the editing. Absolutely. I agree. And that's why I didn't post on Sunday. So I wanted to do a live and you can see me how I am in my, woo. But yeah, I mean, I definitely love my friends that I have on here. And some of them, you guys have been on here for years. If we don't edit, the videos would be very long. Oh yeah. Yeah. I tell you what, when I film in 20-minute increments. Okay. Especially if I'm doing a full face of makeup. And then after the 20, because I think the card will only go to like 24 minutes and then you got to start over. So I'll do at least 3 or 4. So we're talking, my math is bad. 4 times 20. That's like 80 minutes of footage that I have to go through. 80 minutes. 80 minutes. It doesn't sound like much, but when you're looking at yourself, oh my God, I get so sick of looking at myself on the computer screen. I'm like, oh my God, it just doesn't even look like me anymore. And I'm like, what did I say here? I had, a booger hanging out or whatever. Let's try to fix that. You know what I'm saying? You are one of my favorite people on YouTube. I am 73 years young and really love all your tips, and you're a real person. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's funny because I sometimes I know I keep referring to Clara, but Clara is my bestie on here. We lament together. We celebrate our triumphs together. We talk about makeup, our families, and whatnot. But I think the biggest thing that I love about YouTube is make creating these friendships. And Jerry, 73 years young, baby. Yeah. You're sweet. You're so sweet. Where are you from, Jerry? Where is everybody from? But yeah, so you probably know this makeup tip, but I started doing this like a couple weeks ago. Ooh, if I can find it. This is you know how I love Essence. This is the Extreme Lasting Eyeliner. And this is in the shade. Oh, see, here we go again. I can't read it, but it's basically in the shade Flesh. And I know you guys, Jersey girl, nice, nice. I'm originally from Massachusetts, so Jersey. I'm from Michigan, but live in Buffalo now. Oh, Michigan. My husband's from Michigan. So you take the eyeliner. This is going to be rough. My mirror is so big. Hang on. And I know you probably know this tip already, but hey, Kathy's back. Hey, you take the nude pencil, and even though I have eyeshadow smudged along the outer lash line, the outer thirds, I like to go in on the waterline and just pop this nude eyeliner right through there. So your eyes look a little bit more awake. See what a big difference? How did I end up in Tennessee? Oh dear, that is a good question. My dad, my husband just left work. My dad was a psychiatrist up in Massachusetts, and one of his really close friends, I believe they were cousins, like third or fourth removed cousins. When you're Filipina, you're related to everybody. So he had this invitation to come down to Tennessee to work at this hospital. So he took it. And that's how we moved from Massachusetts to Tennessee. And I believe I was 7 or 8 at the time. And the first time I heard the Southern accent, I'd never heard it in real life. I was like, what did he just say? Like it was, do you remember the show Hee Haw? That was and Hee Haw is probably not even a Tennessee accent. It's a Southern accent. Me and my brother looked at each other. I was 7 at the time. He was 10. And we were like, what are they saying? And I'm sure I had like some sort of Northern accent, but yeah. So I came down here when I was 7, and I swore up and down when I was 12. Oh, I just spit. That's live for you. I swore I would leave Chattanooga, become a professional ballet dancer, and never return. Never say never. But I did leave Hee Haw's in Tennessee, Nashville. Oh, I was 7. I don't remember that. I just remember they talked really funny. Okay. So when I was growing up in Tennessee, I was like, I'm not going to have a Southern accent. I'm not going to have a Southern accent. So I moved when I was 16 to go train. And I went even further south. I went to Birmingham, Alabama. So I trained in Birmingham. And then after that, I moved to Florida. After that, I moved to Connecticut. After that, I moved back to Florida. I've been all over the place. So my accent, yeah, I did. I did grow up in Tennessee, but I like to think of my accent as just kind of muddled. I can do a Southern accent. Don't get me wrong. And whenever I talk on the phone, if I have to make outbound calls and I have to call doctors' offices and I get somebody with a really strong Southern twang, I'll just be like, hi, this is Catherine. I'm calling from Blue Care. Like, just to get on their side. Does that make sense? And then whenever I just speak in my normal voice, I think it's just kind of muddled, just kind of generic because I've lived everywhere. And when I lived in California, I had a really bad you talk like you do on Clueless. I lived in California for a couple of years, but yeah, growing up, I had a very generic accent. Um, yeah, so hmm, hmm. Of course, you want to get on their good side. Absolutely. So I moved back to Tennessee from California back in 2005. So I've been here since then. Oh, Fraser just texted me, Cat's live. Yay! Hi, Fraser. We are going to meet one of these days. I was talking to Kathy about this, and I think this is what I want to do. Let me know. I want to go to Las Vegas and celebrate my 60th birthday in Vegas. But I want to meet you guys. How fun would that be? If God willing, I'm still doing my channel, and God willing, I'm still here. You never know. You know what I'm saying? But I would love to do Vegas when I turn 68 or 68, when I turn 60, or maybe when I turn 59. It's like almost 60. I say we do it, Kathy. We're definitely doing it because I feel like I know Kathy because, like I said earlier in the video, I accidentally called her on Instagram. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, I know I'm really crappy on posting on there. But my Instagram is, let me type it out if I can do this. How does it go? Cat's Eye Beauty. And that's my Instagram. So maybe I'll go live there. I don't know. But I'm really digging this lip gloss. Isn't that pretty? But yeah, there are a bunch of sales going on right now. I know Sephora's having their cyber sale. I know, oh my God, Tarte was selling their eyeshadow palettes like 80% off. I mean, Victoria Beckham, I think, is having a sale. I checked out her concealer, and dude, that's $68. Like I said, I don't know if I can put that in. So does the lip gloss hurt? Nope, it feels great. It's a little minty, but that's about it. Yeah. I kind of have a life goal of partying with fab women in Nashville. Well, if you want to do Nashville, we can do Nashville. Nashville's great. Yeah, Beckham is only 20% off right now, but Too Faced is having a ridiculous sale. I mean, well, they churn out product a lot. So you're going to find those bigger makeup companies with more discounts. So yeah, I did get Ava's Christmas presents during the Sephora sale. I got some of the products, but I still have some more shopping to do. Yeah, Tarte has some really good eyeshadow palettes. They really do. But I'll tell you what I've been really loving is the Sarah Surreal concealer. As expensive as it is, super pricey. Oh, let me share what I got during the Sephora sale. Remember, I was like ogling this, what is this? The Gucci Glow highlighter in Frosted Lilac. Look how gorgeous that is. I don't know if you can tell. Oh, wow. That's gorgeous. Now, I ordinarily do not wear highlighter. I really don't, because I think it accentuates, texture through here. But 'tis the holidays, right? So let's put some on. I need a little bit of, see how that looks. Can we see it? Can we see it? Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah, my hair. Let's see how this looks. And I'm kind of disappointed in what am I doing here? I gotta look in the mirror, not the camera. Okay, and then a little bit right through there. It's very subtle, but it's so pretty. I'm kind of disappointed in the packaging because I believe this was $59. But the bronzer that I picked up from Gucci, this was another, why did you do it? The packaging is way more elegant. It's almost like a Tiffany's box, but look at the packaging on this Gucci bronzer. Fabulous. And then you open it. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, my God. Oh, I don't have any fingernails. I just put a big divot in there. Hang on. Yeah, I'm going to pop some fake fingernails on for Thanksgiving. I got a package of Kiss press-on nails. They were super cute. They're $7. Why not? Trying to open this up. It's not okay. Yeah, I suck at this. Told you, worst beauty influencer ever. But see how it pops up and it's got the brush in there. And this is $58 and this was $59. So I wish the packaging was a little bit more upscale, but you know, it is still pretty. It's still very, very pretty. But yeah, I'm just loving that pink lilac color. I think it's flattering on a lot of skin tones. And of course, you know, I love the frosted, is this frosted lilac? Pink lilac, the blush. Very overrated, but it smells so good. I love how it smells. Yay, you just followed me. Yay. You can see it? Okay, cool. Timeless skincare is 50% off. Like I said, there are so many good sales going on right now. It's to me overwhelming. It's like too much input. And I think because I buy so much makeup, I get all these emails about, oh, sale, sale, sale. I have to go through my email like at least every hour because I've got so many emails from like Lawless, Dior, Milani, Elf. Everybody's like trying to sell me something. So sometimes I feel like I just want to shut it down. But yeah, does anybody else have any questions for me? I'm going to take a sip of water. Thanks for following me. Oh gosh, the dogs are just. So yeah, I definitely want to celebrate getting older by pushing that progression of the silver gray hair. I really hope to God it turns out like my mom's hair. She had the most silky white hair when she passed away. I guess because she stopped coloring it and it just was this white silk. I'm like, gosh, I hope I can get her hair, but it was absolutely stunning. So I kind of want to do that. Long-term goals. I mean, of course, grow my YouTube channel. And then, you know, celebrate getting older. And I either want to do Nashville or Vegas. You guys pick. I honestly thought Black Friday was last week because of the sales stuff. I know they're pushing their sales so early now. It's, you know, you walk into Walmart or Lowe's and they already, well, back in September, they already had their Christmas stuff up. So it's ridiculous. It's like, where's that joy? Where's that anticipation? And Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday, to be honest, because, you know, it brings and evokes such fond memories of me and my family all getting together and all my friends and cousins and aunts and uncles, you know. And then Christmas, of course, I think the older I get for Christmas, it's just so commercialized. And we've been saying this for decades, but I feel like it's worse now. I really do. It's like, you gotta keep up with the Joneses, but I jumped off that train a long time ago. I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to have a home. I'm happy to have my husband and daughter and just, you know, yeah, it is a lot. It's, like I said, it's overwhelming and I try to shop early, but this year I feel like I'm just going to sit back and wait till the last minute like I always do. And I always kick myself every year going, why? Why did I wait? We got to keep hope alive. That's right, Andrew. Oh, Andrew, how are you? Keep hope alive. And that is also something that I want to keep close to my heart. Andrew works with me actually at the office, and he's probably one of the most upbeat, positive people. And I'm so grateful for him in my life. He always tells me to keep hope alive, and that's, you know what, that should be our mantra: keep hope alive. We got, yep, doing well. I get excited because of the grandkids. Yeah, I still get a little sad because my parents aren't around because I just lost my mom last year. So I kind of miss her. You know, when my dad passed away, which was exactly 10 years ago, next month, it kind of broke the family unit. Once the patriarch is gone, it seemed like my brothers, they kind of went their way, and my nephews, I rarely see them. And my mom had passed away so suddenly that some of her grandchildren couldn't make the funeral. So that was, you know, she passed away on a Thursday. The funeral was on a Saturday. So the whole family was scattered to the wind. So when we tried to get everybody together, it did not work out. So it kind of makes me sad because love, I miss those big Thanksgivings, those celebrations. But you know what? Celebrate in your heart, celebrate with who you have. That's what I say. We stopped all the messy Christmas stuff and just get each other joke gifts and new games and play on Christmas. No grandkids, so we adults become kids. That is a fantastic idea, Terry. That's great. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get Faye a new collar because hers is like kind of wearing down. God, she just makes me happy. That corgi, I tell you, I don't know if anyone has been around a corgi or met a corgi. They are the happiest, funniest, smartest animals on this planet and so stubborn. So, yeah, I'll get Christmas presents for the dogs. Some treats, some bones, and kitties. The kitties will have their catnip and their little balls. So, yeah. And then Ava, I can't talk about Ava's present because she's right next door. So, but yeah, so any last minute questions? I lost my parents also. It's tough. It is tough during the holidays. And we may be 57 or 69 or however old we are, but we are still someone's daughter. It doesn't matter how old you are, you still miss your parents. And I always said this to my good friends, and I'm going to say this to you guys because I think you'll get it. You know how you'll see that meme or that GIF? It says, adulting is so hard. And you're like, 25 years old. Adulting is so hard. I think the true definition of adulting is being an adult and where you don't have your parents anymore, they passed away or whatnot, and you're fully responsible for yourself, like, the bills, raising your kids, or just being in a marriage or whatever. And you don't have that voice of wisdom of your mother or your father there for advice. Like, what should I do, mom? What should I do? You know what I'm saying? I think to me that is true adulting, where you don't have the wisdom from your parents, where they can't guide you anymore. So, you know what I'm saying? So now I feel like I'm truly an adult because I don't want to say I'm an orphan. No. But in essence, I am we are kind of orphans when we lose our parents. So, yeah. So then that makes me want to be a good parent to Ava, my daughter. So exactly. Exactly. Our parents are our touchstones. They're the ones that have known you since birth. So they know everything about you, hopefully, So I definitely miss my conversations with my mom and my dad because dad was super smart. He was very, what's the word? Very direct. Mom was always the one with a softer touch. Yeah. So, yeah. So the dogs are going crazy. Oh, my dog loves opening presents. My cats don't. I wonder if you could see Tabby. Let's see if we could. She. Okay, y'all don't make fun of did you hear that? My Southern came out. Y'all don't make fun of me. Can you see Tabby? She loves stealing my chair when I get up from work. See? Oh, hey, Tina. How are you? Oh, she loves being on the camera. How you doing, Tina? Aw. Yeah. So Tina, I believe, does like community theater and dance and sing, right? That's how we kind of connected because I used to be a ballet dancer, but yeah. Just seeing your, oh, hey, Carla, how are you? So good to see you. Yay. Yeah, I decided to go live this week because I didn't have a Sunday upload. If you go back and watch it from the beginning, I do share some of my skincare, not secrets, but tips, and yeah, it just hope it helped you guys out. I have a huge mess of makeup right through here. I have one, two, three, four. I have 4 drawers of makeup. And when I first started out my channel, it was this drawer right here. Okay, you can see it in the background, but you can't see on this camera because it's out of the way. Another one just like that, and another one over here. All the drawers are full. I barely use any makeup out of there because they're kind of old. So I definitely have to get rid of them. What Nutcracker rehearsal? Oh, good for you, a party mom. Yay. Oh my gosh, girl, when I hear that music, I still get nervous. Yep. Nutcracker. I played a parent in the Nutcracker in a smaller company, and I had so much fun getting, wearing the what do you call it, the corset dresses and the big uh, crinolines. So you were like walking around all fancy, and all you have to do is pantomime and fake drink champagne, and yeah, those were the roles that were fun because it was an easy night. But then as I got better as a dancer, then I was being pushed into more difficult roles, which is also fun. But there are times though, those nights were like, you look at the casting, you're like, oh, that's going to be an easy night. Yeah. So I'm just going to be party mom, snowflake, waltz of flowers, marzipan. Yeah. And I know this probably sounds like foreign to you, but it's just ballet speak talk for Tina. Yep. And you're choreographing the battle. Ooh, have fun with that. The battle was always fun for me. Is it almost over? Oh, yeah. I put it on my community page, Miss Carla. I think I put it on Sunday or Monday that I was going to go live on Tuesday. And I know some of you guys are really sweet, said, oh, I can't make it. I have dinner plans. I'm like, go do dinner. Do your thing. You can always watch it when it's done. Because I think somebody asked me, is it going to be recorded? I think so. I am not that tech savvy. When I first started my channel, I literally was filming on my phone. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to get a camera. And I was self-taught on using a digital camera, self-taught on uploading and editing. It's a process, but it was good. You know what I'm saying? It gives your mind something to learn. And I've always said this. You've got to learn something new every day. You've got to keep your mind fresh. Sometimes I'm guilty because I just do the same thing. Don't get caught in this rut where you just get on your phone and you scroll and you scroll and I watch YouTube videos just like you guys. You would not guess what I love to watch. You'll probably be shocked. Yes, it stays on your channel as a video. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you, Clara. It will bring on your live tab on your channel page after it finishes processing. Cool. You guys know more than I do. And I've been doing this for almost 6 years. 6 years. And I barely missed an upload. But yeah, except for when I had my surgery. So, which was a much needed break, a social media break, just a work break, everything. So yeah, I needed that break big time. So this will definitely, like Tina and Clara said, this will be on my videos so you guys can catch up. Whatever you miss, it'll be there. I just shared a little bit of skincare tips and beauty tips. So yeah, and I've been checking out some of the makeup that I finally had ordered from the Sephora sales event. I really do love this. It's just one of, are you guys like me when you get makeup and it's really, really pretty? You just look at it and be like, wow, that's pretty. But you don't use it you don't use it every day, obviously. But I just like looking at stuff. So pretty. And I tried really hard to get the Patrick Ta eyeshadows, the really controversial ones, the 2 shades for $42. And I saw your review, Clara, but I kept trying to buy it on Sephora and it was always sold out. So I was going to go because I wanted to get that 20% off. I'm not paying $42 for 2 eyeshadows. And then I was going to go on Patrick Ta's website to get 15% off. Anything Dior, I know, chef's kiss. But you know what I'm going to do with that eyeshadow? I'll probably wear it once and just, I don't know. I wanted to get what you had, the shade that you got, Clara, the deeper ones, because I thought, I can wear that every day. But then it wasn't that shimmery or sparkly. And I know other YouTubers have done way better videos on Patrick Ta's little duet eyeshadows. But the one that really jumped out at me was the one that's kind of gold and kind of white silver. That one looks spectacular. I mean, definitely for the holidays, but yeah. But this eyeshadow, I used the Moonlight Edition. And this time I actually use this slate gray, and then I pop this white on top. So it's really iridescent. Oh my gosh, so pretty. I'm going to walk out of here and Matt's going to be like, what have you been doing? It's what, 6 o'clock at night, almost 7 o'clock, and you've got a full face of makeup on. Yeah. So anyway, all right, let me know if you have any more questions, because I think an hour is good. Yeah. You should have seen me trying to set everything up. I was like, we're going to see my messy office. Yes. I purchased the Dior Forever Glow Foundation. It was highly recommended from a makeup artist for my super dry skin. It makes my skin so dry, and after a few hours, it looks still at the club. That's right. Yeah, I have the Dior. Hang on. This one, Carla? Yeah, I really like this foundation. Super dry skin. Oh, that's a shame. I would return it because this ain't cheap. Yeah, if my complexion looks really dry, which it tends to, I will go in with a heavier moisturizer and a very hydrating primer. And then if it still looks dry on my face, where'd it go? I'm telling you guys, well, look how ratty this looks. It's so dirty. This is a miracle product. It's the Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. You shake it up. I'll show you. And whatever foundation you have, whatever powder you have on, it just makes your skin look so pretty. And it's got a pretty good mister. Okay. Love you too. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to hit a like. Make sure you're still subscribed. I know that weird stuff's going on, but yeah, this stuff is magical. Have you tried this yet? So I add a drop of face oil to my moisturizer and it looks beautiful. Perfect. Fantastic. Nice. It does. And that's why when you watch me review stuff, take it with a grain of salt. But I make a really concerted effort to test products day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4 to make sure it works on my skin. And honestly, my skin is normal to dry. It gets kind of dry during the wintertime. And if you've been with me for a while, whenever I do foundation or skin tint reviews during the summertime, that is a whole different game changer because I've got to deal with humidity, the heat. It gets hot. I start perspiring. So I tend to think my complexion is a little more oily during the summertime. And then in the wintertime, it's dry as the desert. So like I said, it's always good to, and here's some makeup advice. You have to switch up your makeup and your skincare when the seasons change, especially when I live here in Tennessee. We have the weirdest weather. Some days it'll snow, and then the next day it'll be like 70 degrees. It's so hard to keep up with that. But I know from living here after the last 15 years how to gauge my makeup, because I know in the winter it's going to get super cold. So that's when I go in and I wear a heavier moisturizer. And if you notice, I don't wear a lot of powder, like setting powder during the cooler months, because it just sits on top of my skin and it just looks dry because my skin is dry. But in the summertime, I have to wear powder to set everything in place so my face doesn't melt off. So yeah, you live in Florida. That's true. And I love Florida. I love it, love it, love it, love it. I want to move there because I'm so sick of the cold. I really do hate the cold weather. It puts me in a bad mood. I don't like shivering. I hate the short days where it gets pitch black at 5:15 and the sun doesn't come up till like 7:30 in the morning. That really has a huge effect on me. It's a seasonal affective disorder. And I'm probably going through that right now. I think I am. I miss the sunshine. So maybe that's why I'm a little out of sorts. I love the sunshine. I love the warmth. And I need to move to Florida. Yeah, I think I do. Same with hair care. Yes. Oh, absolutely. Good point. Good point. Einer Reckloff. Reckloff? Is that Russian? check. I love names. Names fascinate me. I love how people butcher my name. Well, my real name. He's French, but it's Canadian French. And it has like 10,000 vowels in it and like three consonants. So it looks like this long name and people just butcher it really bad. So, oh, yes, it's one of those lights for sad. I heard, is it like a crystal lamp or something? I'm going to go on Amazon tonight and see. Yeah. Most what most of what works for you works for me. We're shade twins. Yeah, Terry. Yeah, and I tried the foundation that I used today was the Revlon Skin Caring Foundation, and it looks so pale on me. So I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe I'm just not as pale as before. What do you think? I don't know. Do you guys match your face to your neck, or do you go a little bit lighter on your face? I keep getting fuzz on my lips. That's the only caveat to wearing lip gloss. It's a magnet for cat hair and fuzz, you know? Yeah, this is actually I'm gonna take your advice, Carla. If this tends to get a little dry on me this winter, then I'm just gonna put a little bit of oil on there. Yeah, I did get a lot of color over the summer. That was the most color that I've gotten since we went to Florida. I was testing out all these different sunscreens and they didn't work. Plus, it was gorgeous every single day. It didn't rain one single day we were there. So I was out in the sun every single day. And I did tell Matt and Ava, I was like, I've got to have one day of retail therapy. We need to get out of the sun. But even though when you're walking around, especially in an outdoor mall, you're still going to get sun. So yeah. Kat, you'll look stunning with natural hair color. Yes. And my gray brows are. Yeah. I have like a couple up through here that are gray over here. And then I was telling everybody that Italian Rose, hello. I was telling everybody that I found a gray mustache hair. You know you're getting old when you get them on your face. I just hope I don't, get one of those weird wiry ones that grow from our face out of a mole, That's when yeah. I do match my makeup to my neck, which is a tad darker than my face. Gotcha. Yeah. Tend to go a little bit lighter, but yeah, I think once you apply bronzer and blush and everything, it just kind of pulls everything together. So, Italian Rose. I love that. So nice. Makes me want to have a glass of wine. I may do that. Could you recommend a concealer for people over 40 with dry skin? Absolutely, Italian Rose. I have several for you. I will give you 3. The Tower 28 concealer, fantastic. It's almost like a serum-y consistency, and it provides beautiful medium coverage. And out of all 3 that I'm going to show you, it's very affordable, but it just looks fantastic. It doesn't settle into fine lines. It's not drying whatsoever. My go-to is the Say Slip Tint Concealer. I believe this is 22. I believe this is 28. I'm going to have to get a new Say Slip Tint. This is even prettier. I don't know what magical fairy dust is in this, but it just, it's so, I don't want to say creamy. It's serum-y, and it just blends effortlessly under that under eye area, because I have a naturally dry under eye area, and no matter what I do, however I treat it, it still winds up pretty dry. But when you go into the store and you test out the concealers for shade matching, right? What you want to do, and I think I said this in a video before, of course, this is super expensive. Don't try it unless you're willing to make an investment. This is $58. It's the Sarah Surreal Face Flex Concealer. You can also use it as a foundation. Fantastic. But when you test out a concealer in the store and you're swatching it, I know I put it on the back of my hand. What you want to do is take that wand tip applicator or a Q-tip or whatever. You see how your thumb has lines right through there, right? You place the swatch over those lines, right? And you can immediately see if it's going to settle into those lines. So, hey, I'm going to have to start using this Tower 28 again. But yeah, you're doing a shade matching, and I mean, look how wrinkled that is, baby. So you can actually see on that area of your palm, not palm, but your thumb, it is going to settle into those fine lines. So that's a neat little trick that I learned. Doll 10 concealer with reishi mushroom. Ooh. And I love wearing it. Oh, I'm going to have to check that out, Carla. The Kulfi concealer. I want to try the Kulfi cream eyeshadows. Those are amazing. If you want a drugstore one, try Neutrogena Healthy Skin Radiant. Yeah, that's a good one too. Also, the Physicians Formula, the Muru Butter Glow Concealer. That is a fantastic drugstore concealer. That's my favorite drugstore concealer, is from Physicians Formula. Very serum-like, very thin consistency, beautiful coverage. But I have these babies front and center. Well, that one goes to the side. Still loving this. Expensive. I'm going to use it. I did try the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Lift and Flex Concealer. I will use this because I bought it. It's not the most flattering on me. It looks great at first, and then throughout the day, it just looks, it starts to get heavy on that eye area. But this is the Sarah Surreal that I'm wearing today. I think it's so pretty. Love it. But yeah, I'm still going to use this. I still use makeup I hate that I review or I give it to Ava. I also like this Sephora Collection brand concealer. I have that too. I haven't tried anything from Doll 10 Beauty either. Yep. Natasha Denona is having a good sale. The High Glam concealer. I have that somewhere. It's around here somewhere. I'm going to have to, what do you think about the Patrick Ta new eyeshadows that he just released? Do you think they're worth it? I'll tell you what, Miss Italian Rose. I had them I kept trying to order them during the Sephora sale, which I think was false advertising. It was completely sold out, whatnot. So every time I'd get a notification from Sephora, they'd be like, hey, the product's in. So I'd jump back in there and it'd be gone. And then I went on his website. Let me tell you something. I have one of his palettes, maybe one or two of his regular eyeshadow palettes, the 12 pan palettes, or is it 18 pan? Paid $70 for it. And you get 18 shades. And then for him to come out with the 2 shades, $42. I get it. It's expensive. I get it. Pearl, I'll be honest with you. If he was Dior or Gucci or another high-end luxury brand, then I might fork out. Tom Ford, for example, $42 for 2 shades. I was going to buy it, but at this point, I don't know. I just don't think it's right. I mean, that's expensive. And I know I've paid a lot of money for makeup that's ridiculous, but I don't know. I guess the whole reason why I wanted to purchase it during the Sephora sales event is because I would get 20% off, but it wasn't there. And I thought, in good conscience, I couldn't. And plus, I've seen a lot of other videos where his previous eyeshadow palettes do tend to grow mold. Also, and I'm no way bashing this brand whatsoever, but I've bought several products, the lipstick, also the bronzer from RMS Beauty. Love Rosemary Swift. Don't get me wrong. But I purchased one of her lipsticks, and it's not even a year old, and there's mold growing on it. I think I threw it out because I was like, I'm going to use this today for a get ready with me. And then I was like, oh my God, what is that? It was like white mold growing on the actual lipstick, and I have not even had it for a year. And then I bought her cream bronzer, completely dried out. And I'm very meticulous about putting my makeup products back together, like making sure the lid's tight so it doesn't dry out. But I was super disappointed about that lipstick, man. It was beautiful. And I'm not going to fork over more money for it to happen again, because I think a lot of these newer brands like Patrick Ta or whatever, I don't know. Why would his product get moldy. That concerns me. And then with RMS Beauty, I still love her products. I'm still going to buy her products, but it leaves me with a bad taste in my mouth. I purchased this lipstick. I haven't had it a year and it's moldy. And it wasn't moldy when I first bought it. And then the cream bronzer, it came in like a little pot like this. I think this is my concealer for RMS Beauty, but it completely dried out. And I'm like digging my finger in there to get it, going, but it was broken. So yeah. How much money? I know it's ridiculous. Take care, Tina. Have fun choreographing the battle scene. RMS is clean and the preservatives aren't strong. And that's a very good point, Terry. I think a lot of these clean makeup brands, they're not putting in all, and I hate to say this, chemicals or preservatives to make sure they last so they can tout that clean beauty. But if you're going to charge me $30 for a lipstick and it's not even good for a year, I don't know. That's not cool. You had your very first major spot and it can stay in your system for a long time. With mine, I was like, oh no. See, that's what I was talking to my husband about, Carla. I think, like I told him, I said, I think I'm having issues or after effects, side effects from the anesthesia. I just feel like I have no, I don't know. It's hard to describe it. It's hard to put my finger on it. It takes a lot for me to do something. I mean, I don't think it's depression. I mean, I get excited about makeup and in creating videos, but recently it's just like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. But it's for me, I'm glad I'm talking about this with you. So I learned that it's not just me. And that's why I like to do lives where I can get your feedback and we can share our stories and share, our opinions and our experiences with each other. So thank you, Carla, for bringing that up because I thought I was going crazy. I was like, I just had major surgery. It's not realistic for me to bounce back and think, I'm 36 again. I'm 57. It's going to take time for my body to adjust. So I'm going to allow myself the grace and the time to adjust to this. And hopefully I'll get through this. And if it gets worse, then I'm going to have to probably hit up my therapist. Just saying, mental health is just as important as your physical health. So yeah, I just need a tune up, I guess. Cranberry palette that he had, the major dimensions, I think 3 palettes of eyeshadows. Ooh, really? Italian Rose? Oh, I guess because it has that shimmer in it, but I got the all of the mattes, major dimensions from Patrick Ta. Yeah, Kosas does. I noticed that Kosas's products do have a short shelf life as well. Half Magic single there in sale now. Ooh, better than Patrick Ta. Perfect. Oh no, I'm going to try Half Magic then. Yeah, it's tough. You have all these. Oh, there goes the other cat. You have all these expectations when you purchase something with your hard-earned money, and you listen to me or you listen to somebody else on YouTube and, oh, this product's great. And then, 6 months later, it's moldy. Literally. I mean, okay, it wasn't 6 months. Let me say more like 8 months. But it was this gorgeous red lipstick. Let me see if I still have it. Oh, I might have tossed it. Hang on. It was, yeah. I think I tossed it. Oh, there's Tappy Tutu. Yeah, so I think you have something there in terms of clean makeup. They use less chemicals, preservatives, so they don't last as long, but they're still going to charge you a lot of money. And that moldy eyeshadow in terms of Patrick Ta, there's no excuse. There is no excuse. If you're going to charge that money and you're going to churn out all these products, they better last. They better not get moldy. Man, I can't even, I mean, gross. Just putting moldy eyeshadow on or a moldy lipstick on your mouth. I mean, seriously. And that is just making me want to purge all my makeup in the back there. I have so many eyeshadow palettes. Like oh my, you don't even want to know. It's disturbing. And yeah, so yeah. Okay. But okay. I have this major dimensions 2 and 3. They are fine. Yeah. It just depends, it just depends. And it's funny because whenever one person goes, "Oh my god, I found mold on this," then you're gonna scare a lot of people away from the brand, and that's why I did not say anything about the RMS Beauty stuff. I've mentioned that it was dry, but this is the first time I've mentioned that moldy lipstick, and I was just disappointed and disgusted because I was like, "This ain't cheap." I mean, I can go down a neighborhood market, Walmart, buy me a CoverGirl lipstick, and it won't mold on me. You know what I'm saying? And their formula is wonderful. So yeah, it kind of puts things in perspective. I just really feel like these makeup artists that have their own makeup brand charge ridiculous prices. It really it's like you ain't no Dior or you're not Gucci or you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'll venture out and test some of their products, but I'm not going to I don't know. And I love that lipstick from RMS Beauty. So I guess I'll just stick to drugstore. But yeah. Oh my god, I just realized there's a cat sitting on the desk. She does that all the time. I have 3 cats. He's right there. It's Tabby Tutu. She Oh, okay. Yeah. They like to come in and out of the room, out of the office, and sometimes Faye, my corgi, will sit here and she'll behave, but do you hear my kid screaming in there? She's playing a video game. Crazy household. But anyway, so right, Revlon has great lipstick. So yeah, it puts things into perspective. Like I always joked, I'm never going to buy expensive lipstick because A, they're so small, I'm going to lose them. B, you know, I lose them all the time. But lip gloss is my thing. I love lip oils. And this is fabulous. Fabulous. This is the Lawless Forget the Filler. It's not stingy. It's not, I don't do my lips lip plumper, but this shade is gorgeous. It's called Velvet. And it's like the perfect consistency. It's not too sticky. It doesn't have that ooh, you know, that tingling where it's gonna hurt. I tried what was that lip gloss? I think I have it right here. This one, the Maybelline Lifter Plump with the chili pepper, gorgeous shade, but man, is it painful. Yeah, this is beautiful, but it stings. Oh my god, that looks blue. Doesn't that look blue on there? That can't be right. Do you see that? Why is it blue? That's a beautiful shade, but super strong. I don't know why that doe foot's blue. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, right? Okay. I spoiled myself with a new I heard those Lisa Eldridge lipsticks are gorgeous, and I've had them in my cart so many times that I just never pulled the trigger. I can't. But I definitely want to try the Victoria Beckham gel eyeliners. I heard they're really, really good. So the duck plump from, oh, yeah. I gave that duck plump to Ava. Yep. So thank goodness I have a teenage daughter I can pass on my makeup to. Otherwise, I definitely have to purge all of my old makeup. So, all right, guys, if you guys don't have any more questions for me, I think we're going to wrap this one up. I had so much fun. I love just chatting with you guys. Do you guys want to do this a regular thing, like once a week, so we can catch up? I can do different things. Like I can show you my nighttime skincare routine. I think that would be fun. Hey, it's fun for everybody. But yeah, I think that would be great. And, share with you some more stuff of skincare routine secrets. They're not even secrets, you guys. I mean, what you see is what you get. There's nothing crazy going on here. I've never had fillers. I've never had Botox, none of that. And quite frankly, I don't think I would ever do that. So, oh, I love you too, Clara. So I hope you guys, just let me know if you want to do this as a weekly thing. We can do it for like half an hour, 45 minutes. I think it would be so much fun. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. I love it. I hope you guys have a wonderful, safe Thanksgiving. Heck, eat as much as you want. I'm just saying, enjoy your turkey, enjoy your family. And if you're alone this year, reach out to me on Instagram. Shoot me a DM because I'll probably be on my phone, but I love you guys so, 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 so much. You guys have been fantastic. I don't have a huge channel, but the people that are a part of this channel are really special. You encourage me to keep going, and you guys are the best. I am really blessed to have you guys as a community and a sounding board. So, mwah, rec, rec love. Yeah. So thank you guys for hanging out with me today, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. And let me know if you want to do this as a weekly thing. Okay? You want to say bye to the kitty? Come here. Let's see. Come here, kitty. No. Oh, and she's a little shy. Take care, you guys. I love you. Mahal kita.